Hello, this is the BBN, and once again, we're going to bring you the hardwood NBA players versus owners. Okay, so basically, we're going to be talking about Dwayne Wade. He just made his move from South Beach back to Chicago, where he's from, his hometown. Before I talk about this, remember a couple of years ago when LeBron came to Miami and everybody in the NBA was waiting for LeBron to make his move before they sign? Just in case everybody forget about this, that's one of the things that made that whole decision fiasco such a big deal. All the players in the NBA were waiting, with the exception of maybe one or two, were waiting for LeBron James to sign before they signed. If you also recall, there was a period when Wade's last contract came up and there was talk about him maybe going back to Chicago then. Remember? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that remembers this. There was talk about him going back to Chicago then. So now we have Kevin Durant, who decided he's going to go where he wants to go. And we have Dwayne Wade, who just decided that he's going to go where he wants to go. And we have analysts and commentators and Mr. Stephen A. Smith ripping Durant a new one. I'm just going to reiterate some of the things that I said before, just real quick. They killed Carmelo Anthony for signing for money. He still gets a whole bunch of crap for that. Why didn't he go to the team where they could have won? With him, that would have been the piece. They would have won. Well, Durant just did that. Durant went to a team that went to a finals last year, lost. He just went to them, boosted their roster, and now they're definitely the perennial favorites. They have to be the favorites. And what? Carmelo Anthony get bashed for going for the money. Durant gets bashed for chasing rings. Really? So no matter what anyone does, as long as it isn't what the owners want them to do, they're going to get bashed. A lot of the owners wanted Carmelo Anthony to leave the Knicks and go to a contender. The Bulls in particular. A lot of people wanted either Durant to stay in OKC or to go to a team that isn't a contender and then help them to become a contender. Do you see how that works? They want you to do whatever it is that's in the opposite of whatever it is that you want to do. This is like, I'm not going to be as harsh to say slavery, because these guys are getting paid, so it ain't slavery. But they're trying to control the aspect of these grown men lives and force them to do what it is that they want them to do. And then they got the people right behind them. Dwayne Wade wants to go back to Chicago. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a cool move. He's at the end of his career. He wants to go back to Chicago, give his hometown team, while he still could produce a little, give his hometown team a little booster, a little help. And they also have Rajon Rondo. So now they have Rajon Rondo, they have Dwayne Wade, and they have Jimmy Butler. It's a pretty good three. Pau Gasol left. Joakim Noah left. You know, they still got Taj Gibson, I believe. That's a pretty good team. Nobody to be counted out. And I don't think they're going to contend for a championship, but they're nobody to be counted out. So Dwayne Wade is projected to sign with the Chicago Bulls. Oh, he did already. Yeah, because he was on Kelly Ripa's show today. He actually did already. He signed. Chicago Bulls. Now, the point that I wanted to make about this whole entire video is, who's going to want to go to Miami? Dwayne Wade gave money away numerous years in order for them to have good roster. So now when it's time for him to get some of that money, recoup some of those losses, they don't want to give him nothing. That's why he left. That was it. You know, you disrespected me. You wanted me to play here with y'all guys for a certain amount of time. I gave money back to the franchise so y'all could give that money to other individuals. Now when it's my turn to get that money, because we're not going to contend but so much at this point, and I've been giving the money away, and I still got something left in the tank, so you should be giving me. They wanted to give him $10 million a year. Dwayne Wade, $10 million a year while he is still producing. This isn't Dwayne Wade. He could only give you 15 minutes a game. This is Dwayne Wade. He's still producing. Mob guys got like 18. What did Mob guy get? He got like 18 a year, some ridiculous number like that don't even make sense. And you're trying to tell me you're going to offer Dwayne Wade 10? That's basically the company saying, we really do just want you to move on. We're moving on from you. We want you to go. No, we can't say we don't want you no more. And we can't trade you, because if we trade you, we're going to be freaking destroyed in the press. We're going to be destroyed. The team that traded Dwayne Wade, the guy that brought them 3 championships, that helped bring 3 championships, we traded him. So you can't trade him, but you can't lowball him. Make him leave. And then say I was an amicable split. No, it wasn't. He wanted money. The money that you deserve to pay him. Chicago don't owe him no money. Miami owes him money. They decided not to give it. This is why players don't give money back to teams. This is a perfect example of why players get big contracts. The freaking organization comes up to them and say, you know what, we need some of that money back this year. Could we restructure your contract? And the player says, nah, we ain't restructuring nothing. The Miami Heat is not the New York Giants. You know what the New York Giants did? There was a time where they needed some money to move around and mess around so they could play and get some players. Eli Manning said, not a problem. Take the money from me. Then what did they do? They gave the money back to Eli Manning when the opportunity arose. The Miami Heat is not a team that these guys should be trying to go to. You know what? Let's Slick Willie Pat Riley over there do all of his freaking chicanery to his draft picks. Because Dwayne Wade was utterly disrespected. He was disrespected. Like, he's not going to probably talk about it, but that was disrespect. Offering Dwayne Wade $10 million a year. That's disrespect. $10 million. Oh, yeah. For DWADE. That's just disrespect. Anyway, I'm out. And check you later.